Alright you guys, and welcome back to another video. And today is Anvil Day. A big day, a lot of ships are available. We have the Medical Terrapin, we have the Hornet Ghost, we have the Hornet Tracker, and a brand new concept ship called the ANVIL Paladin. Okay, this is a gunship. There have been rumors going around with it. Now we finally have the ability to take a look at what CIG wants for this new ship. Okay. It does look pretty similar to the Valkyrie. I wouldn't say exactly it is a Valkyrie variant, but you look at the front and you could see the similar lines there. The silhouette is pretty cool. And again, this was one of the ships that CIG didn't really tease in the ships that are coming up in the next 12 months. So I do not think that this is currently in production right now. Or it might be. Who knows? They haven't said yet. I don't know. But of the ships that we do know are currently in production, this was not one of the ships that was hinted at. The ANVIL Paladin, heavy barrage gunship. ANVIL Aerospace is on the front line of humanity's defense, forging the weapons that keep Earth systems safe from the dangerous outside and within. Continuing tradition, the Paladin spares no one, cutting down threats in a relentless hail of laser fire. So it looks like we have some laser repeaters as the stock weapons. Again, you can see the front here. It looks very similar to Anvil's other gunship. Very cool looking. I'm not gonna lie. It does look sleeker, a little bit sleeker. And here's another picture of it attacking Drake ship. Relentless support fire. 2 dual remote turrets safeguard the Paladin's flanks, preventing dead spots and ensuring an all-around firing arc. Offensive loadout is completed by 6 missile racks, providing long-range engagement to end battles early or draw foe in towards the main turret. So this is pretty cool. You have what looks like pretty good visibility on the top and on the bottom. So this is going to look like a 2-story bridge here, where you have the pilot, the co-pilot, and some seats down here. I believe these are the gunner's seats, remote gunner's seats. United arms, each hard point can be manned by a dedicated crew member, allowing the pilot to focus solely on flying while gunners maintain pinpoint accuracy. When operating with a smaller crew, the pilot can take direct control of the wing turrets, ensuring no defensive position is left unmanned. During quieter moments, crew members can relax in their own private bunks with onboard living amenities, providing comfort and convenience no matter where the Paladin is deployed. It sounds good. I like to hear that. Now we have some interior looks. Let's go back here for a little bit. Internal and upper deck details. Okay, so this is the top deck, the flight deck. You have 4 here. This is the pilot and the co-pilot. Then you have a door here to kind of seal in the upper bridge section. Then you go up these steps into a hallway that splits off left and right. It looks like this might be some type of restroom. You can see a dinette set here, 2 chairs, 2 bench seats, and a table. Seats 4. 6 over here is the stairs to the lower deck. That is kind of nice to have stairs. With ladders, you're trapped in the animation. With elevators can be glitchy. Having stairs inside of a ship is pretty cool because you can just walk down them. You don't have to worry about anything bugging out. 5, we have crew habitation. You can see 2 bunks there, and I'm assuming there will also be 2 bunks on the other side. And you have what looks like maybe a little desk here. So this main area is just kind of like, a walking area. Nothing's really going on in this large space here. I'm not entirely sure if this is a good use of space. Again, this is just kind of a lot of hallways. And then you have this room over here. I believe this is possibly another bunk room. I'm not entirely sure. Maybe you have, 2 beds on this side, 2 beds on this side. I'm not sure. This room is not identified with a number 5. Then we have this other room back here. I believe this is going to be your engineering. Possibly you're going to have components. It looks like it has some hatches on the wall here. So usually engineering is at the back of all of these ships. So I think, you know, this big door is probably more engineering type stuff. Let's go to the next one. Then we have the lower bridge. These are the gunner seats. So they will more likely be operating those two side turrets there. Then we have steps up here, a little cutout here, maybe more componentry. And then you go down to the hallway here, and here's where the stairs are. Again, having stairs here, kind of cool. I do like that. You're not going to be trapped in any animation. Again, just kind of more hallways. This main, oh, I went too far again. This main center section, again, just kind of really feels like a lot of space is taken up here. But then we have 8. This is where your suit lockers are going to be. And then it looks like this is where you enter the ship down here. So you enter the ship, you walk up these steps, and you're right into where the suit lockers and armory area is. And, you know, I wouldn't be surprised if there was a gun rack in here. So, you know, before you leave the ship, you can get all kitted out. And there was another one. So we have quad size 5 remote turrets. Okay, so 4 size 5s on that bad boy. That is a lot of firepower on one target. Okay. Then we have wing dual size 4s. So we have 2 size 4s here and 2 size 4s there. This can either be controlled by the pilot or controlled by the gunners down there. So that is kind of interesting. Now, splitting up control like that is not something players typically like. I mean, if the pilot controlled guns, just keep them pilot controlled. I can't imagine how many people are going to actually just have their friends man those. To me, this kind of seems like just a two-person ship with a lot of firepower. Whereas if you were 4 players playing together, I know a lot of people would rather be in ships. Like you have 2 people in this ship, and then you have maybe 2 Hornets flying around with you. That is kind of a better use of firepower, in my personal opinion. If you're gonna give the pilot controls of the guns, the pilot's just gonna use them, right? Then we have cockpit blast shields. So another ship with blast shields. We just saw the blast shields on the Carrack. Those are very cool looking. Looks like we're getting them here on this ship as well. Very cool looking ship. You can see that it has a very similar rail system to the Scorpius and the Spirit. So this turret looks like it goes to the back. That's why this area in the back here is cut out, so the turret can swing around. I really like that. Very cool. You can see here a better picture of that with the turret on the bottom, right? So looks like this ship pulls up on these people here. They're about to, they're surrendering. Looks like they're surrendering. And you mean, you got 4 size 5 guns pointed right at you. I would surrender too, right? You know? And then you have the pilot control 4 size 4s there. And you can see the bottom window, and here's the top window. Very cool looking ship. This is a cool looking photo. Then we have another one here showing the missile. We've seen this one already. We've seen that one already. And here's what it looks like landed. So you can see, here are the steps, okay, to go up into the ship. We kind of saw that with the interior. So we go back to the interior. You can see the steps here on the side. That is this photo here. So it's a pretty big ship. It's about, I would say this looks very similar in size to the Valkyrie, right? It is a 2-story ship. It's got that big turret on top. This is very similar in size to the Valkyrie, in my opinion, what it looks like. And I like that the engines are out on these arms here. So again, they have that cutout there so the turret can swing around to the bottom. Really cool design. I think CIG is definitely getting better at designing ships, I'm not gonna lie. And yeah, we saw these. Very cool. So we have paints. This is the factory standard. We've got military green with a kind of yellowy, you know, eggshell color, I guess. I don't know what you call that. Then we have gray here, and then we have dark gray around as an accent color. Really smart looking ship, very military looking. I know a lot of milsim orgs are probably going to be all over this ship, right? Because it looks like it has that that ability to fire on the ground when you're in atmosphere, and then you have the turret on top when you're in space to really maximize, you know, the ship's firepower here. Then we have the Snowfall paint, or Shadowfall, excuse me, which is all black. Very good looking, very smart. I want CIG to release just basic colors for players, so we can just be like, okay, we want our shit to be black, we want it to be white, we want it to be blue, green. And then when you have more complex color schemes like this, where it's got some of the cream, the green, and the gray, and then the dark gray black color, more complicated skins like this, sell those, right? And then you have just the standard colors, the primary colors, be just cheap paints that you can buy in game. I wish that was a system we had, but it looks like you're gonna be buying just random black paint for this shit. It looks good though. I'm not complaining. Don't get me wrong, I'm not complaining. This looks good. I'm a big fan of this. 53 meters long. Crew: one pilot, three gunners. Really and truly, one pilot, one gunner. This is a two-man ship. Width 38, height 14 turrets. One size 5 remote quad turret, two size 4 remote dual turrets, six size 4 missile racks. Then here's another photo, two flying together. Paladin gunship. Now we have the price. Let's talk about the price. Let's take a look at this. Paladin plus Shadowfall paint. So the Shadowfall paint is the concierge paint. 260. Okay, that's not bad. I'm gonna be honest with you. Obviously, this is in the same price range as a regular heavy fighter. I mean, the F8 is $300, right? This has potentially more firepower with 4 size 5s and 4 size 4s, more firepower than an F8. And realistically, that's only 2 players in this ship, right? So, and then you have an interior. You have beds that you can log out in. And what are we looking at in terms of components? I totally skipped that. Well, we'll have to go look at the technical specs to see what kind of shields and stuff it has. So we'll do that after. But I'm not drawing any comparisons just yet. I think that's not a bad price, right? Again, saying that is crazy, but in the context of the other ships that CIG sells, this is not a bad price in the context of the other ships CIG sells. Then we have standalone offers, War Bond. This is the concept, 260. Again, $300 for store credit. Again, that is kind of in line with what a heavy fighter is, and this is kind of like a gunship, so not too bad. And the concierge skin is $750 because they're not offering any other skins with this, just the concierge skin. So if you are not concierge, there are no skins for this, which is kind of a bummer, but it is what it is. Do we have, of course, it's coming with 10-year insurance. Is there a war bond upgrade for this? No. Okay, that is a bummer. You guys know I like to see when CIG releases a new ship that they also offer a war bond upgrade. So let's say you have a ship like the F7 for 175 or something like that. You can pick up a war bond upgrade and pay the 260 instead of the 300. Right? But you're putting in real money. And at the end of the day, it's good for CIG because more people would be putting in real money. And you're getting that kind of discounted ship. And a lot of people CC chain using those war bond upgrades. So no war bond upgrade for the Paladin, unfortunately. I guess it's because it's a concept sale. But let's look at the technical specifications and see what kind of components this ship has. All right, so now we're into the technical specifications here. This has got gunship, 4 crew, 1 size pilot, 3 remote gunners, 53, 38, 14. Shields. We have 1 large shield right there. That's going to be great, right? So again, you're comparing it to heavy fighters, and this is going to have a lot more shields than that. It is going to be a bigger moving target, right? And we have no idea what its maneuverability is going to look like. but one large shield, size 3 shield, is very good. It is a big ship. Again, roughly size of a Valkyrie, so that kind of makes sense. Coolers, 2 size 2s, battery, 1 size 2, life support, 1 size 2, computer, 1 size 2, radar, 1 size 2, gravity generator, 1 size 2, fuel intakes, 1 size 2. We have power plant, 2 size 2s, quantum drive, 1 size 2, quantum fuel tank, 1 size 2, regular fuel tank, hydrogen fuel tank, 1 size 2, jump drive, 1 size 2, thrusters, 8 main, 12 maneuvering. Then we have the turrets there. Really, it's going to come down to that one large turret, that 1 size 3. But hey, this looks like a pretty interesting ship. I want to know what you guys think about this, right? Are you guys going to buy this? Are you guys all over this? I'm not that big into combat gameplay, so I'm probably going to pass on this one, to be perfectly honest with you guys. It doesn't really have a place in my fleet right now, but who knows? We never know what the future holds. Maybe this ship is going to be really good in that all combat style gameplay stuff, so I'm going to keep my eyes on it. It is just a concept ship. It does not seem like it's in production right now. This is just a concept sale, so let me know what you guys think. Are you picking this up? Are you excited about this? What do you think of Anvil Day? A lot of content, a lot of ships came out today. I want to hear from you in the comments down below. And like I always say, at the end of these videos, you guys, like the video if you liked it. Subscribe if you want to see more, and I will see you guys in the next one. Salut.